So you've got some sort of event coming up. Cousin's birthday party, a dance, a school event, bar mitzvah. Or someone tosses you a deck of cards, says, "Show me something, Mr. Magic Man," or "Mrs. Magic Woman." Well, when the moment comes, you can respond in one of two ways. You can respond like old Billy Bob did here.
You gonna do something or just stand there and bleed?
Or you could get your Doc Holliday on.
I didn't think you had it in you.
I'm your huckleberry.
Fight's not with you, Holiday.
I beg to differ, sir. We never got to finish a game we started. Play for blood, remember?
I was just fooling about.
I wasn't.
You want that first trick to grab their attention. You don't want to be monotonous. You don't want to bore them. You want to get inside of their heads, man. You don't want to do the standard pick a card trick, but don't come off creepy like this guy.
No.
I'm taping the street magic special. You want to see some magic?
No, you made fools out of us. Nobody knows about it.
What'd you buy?
I bought a green sweater, if you want to know. Okay,
Ooh,
I
big
bought a
whoop.
green sweater.
Interesting. Are you sure you didn't buy a teddy bear?
Yes, I'm sure I did.
Yeah.
Teddy bear,
What
what
the
F?
How did you...
How did he get it? Where's my sweater?
David Blaine.
Yo, when I first saw that, I was loving life.
Alright, so this first method is the beginner's method, alright? It doesn't require any sleight of hand, but you will need a flat surface so that you can mix the cards in a haphazard way like I'm doing here. Now you can do this trick for multiple spectators. You explain to them that you are not going to be the magician, but that they are, and that their job is to find the card that you're thinking of. Let's say in this case the 7 of spades. They pick a random card and give it to you. Good job. Now here you can tell the next spectator that you're thinking of the 5 of clubs. So they need to find the 5 of clubs. They pick a card and hand it to you. Not bad, we're doing good. Okay, now I need the ace of clubs. You think that's it? Ah, pretty good job. Now explain to them that you yourself are going to try to find your favorite card, the ace of spades. So after multiple spectators were allowed to shuffle the deck and mix it all up, let's see how we did. Okay, so the first spectator was looking for the 7 of spades. There it is. We got the 5 of clubs, the ace of clubs, and I was looking for the ace of spades. Now this trick works off of the one ahead principle, and it could even be done when you come across those people who have no idea how to shuffle a deck. So they throw them on the table and they mix them up like this. So what you want to do is, as you gather the cards, you want to look at the bottom card. Just note that bottom card. Explain the idea, and then you begin to mix the cards on the table, but make sure that you pay attention to where that bottom card is. Now some magicians will keep their hand on the card as they slide them around. Just make sure that as you mix it, when you get done, you know where that card is at. You tell them to give you the 3 of clubs, they actually give you the 2 of clubs. You tell the next person to give you the 2 of clubs, they actually give you the 10 of hearts. You tell the next person to give you the 10 of hearts, they actually give you the 8 of hearts. So now we explain that we're going to pick our favorite card, the 8 of hearts. We pick up this one, which is really the 3 of clubs. Got him, coach. Now you need to get that top card to the bottom, which is no issue. Nobody ever really pays attention to that. Now we flip the cards over and see what kind of magician the spectators actually were. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now in this version, you aren't going to be holding the cards, you're going to give them to the spectators. Again, they could shuffle the deck, they could cut the cards. It doesn't matter. You give them a card to focus on and they give you a random card from the deck. Alright? You take the card and proceed in the same manner as you did before. Each spectator just passes the deck down after they give you a card. In this method, however, you yourself will not pick a card, which makes this method a whole lot better. Flip over the cards, and we show all the cards just as we did in the last method. Okay, so after letting several spectators shuffle, all you do is note the bottom card again. Steal it in a gambler's cop as you give them the deck. I've exposed it here. Now if at a table you could simply use table as cover, But I normally perform this while I'm standing, so I normally just keep my hand over down to my side, and nobody ever pays attention to it. Now the first spectator will give you a card. Don't rush. Have them give the deck to the next spectator as you place that card on top of the card in your hand, ensuring to keep your palm towards your body as much as possible so they can't see the copped card. Now at this point, I normally bring my hand somewhat back down, just for uniformity purposes. Go through the same process as you did before of misnaming and remaining one step ahead, hence the one ahead method. Now as you turn over the cards, look what happens here. Because you palmed that card, it's already there. So we slide off one, slide off another, slide off another. Now this last one you're going to want to put on the bottom. We'll get to that because it's 2 cards. So all we do is place it straight to the bottom, square everything up, go into that deep palm grip again, palm the card so we can place all of their cards on the table. Now if you're confused about this card, remember this card was never named. So we don't want it to ever be shown, so we just cop it. What I do is while everyone's looking at these other cards, I normally get the deck back and just place the deck on top of the card. Really simple. So there you go, an easy first trick that gets everybody involved from the very beginning.
Don't even have the guts to play for blood.
That's just my game. That's just my game.
Don't even have the guts to play for blood. Don't even have the guts to play for blood.
That's just my game. That's just my game.